Right then, Joe, let's see how you get on with this paper. Yes, those two numbers do differ by 39, but they have to be from the list. Neither of those numbers are in the list. What we're looking for there are those two numbers. And again here, you correct that it's a multiple of 7, but it's not in that list. I'm going to penalise that one, but I'll allow you that one. That's correct, that's correct, that's correct. But 25 is also a factor of 25. It goes in once, so you lose a mark there. That's correct. That's not odd, because it ends in an 8. It's even. What you've written is the smallest number. To make it the smallest odd number, you need to swap those two around. The value of the 7, it's in the hundreds column, but its value is 700 because of the 7 digit. So that one's not right. That is. This one, it isn't £19.80, it's actually £19.20 that it comes to. So you've made a mistake in there somewhere. Alright, but you've got a method. But you've got that part wrong. But then if yours is £19.80, that's actually correct for yours, so you'll get that mark. Yep, that's exactly what you do. You round it up to 51 times 10, or 52 times 10, or 50 times 10. You don't need this bit. Okay, so it's just that there. So I can't give you full marks because you've confused the matter, but that's all you need to do is round it to easy numbers. So total for the page: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's correct. 2 marks. What you've written there is correct, but now you've got to solve it. You're going to take 40 off both sides first of all, and then divide that answer by 9 to get the question mark on its own. 16, 7, 9, 8. Lovely. 2 marks for that. 5 for the page. Right. Now, the problem you have got here is you have chosen a scale which compresses everything into that part of the page. What you'll need to try and do is to use as much of the graph paper that they give you as possible. So you would have been better off going up in ones, because you only need to go up as far as 16. So there was enough room there for that. So your scale isn't good. And then also you need to label your axis. So this label is called frequency, how often these things come up. And this one you'd call color of disc or something like that. Okay, so you're going to lose 2 marks. 1 mark because you haven't picked a sensible scale, and 1 mark because you haven't labeled your axes. So you're going to get 4 out of the 6 for that. The mode is just the one that comes up most often. So black would have been what we're looking for there, but this is right, so well done for that. For this, I'm quite surprised actually nobody's been able to do this yet, because it's a key stage 3 type of question. The perimeter of the shape is the total distance all the way around the outside of the shape. So it's 9 plus 9 plus 3, and then you have to work out what these two sides are from the information that you're given. And you can see that it's 9 from there to there, or it's 3 from there to there, so it must be 6 from there to there. So plus 6 plus 6 plus 3. So I'm a bit worried that loads of people aren't getting any marks on that. Right, each row is 12 seats, takes up 2 meters of that, so you've got 9 rows. And then 12 times 9 isn't 111, it's 108, but because it's each there, that's correct, and that's correct. So the only mistake that you've made there is you've got 12 nines wrong. 12 nines are 108. Your explanation is absolutely fine. So out of the 6 marks, you're just going to lose 1 mark for that mistake there. So you're going to get 5 there. Both of those are wrong. We're going to do some drawing this week. And you should know that between 90 and 180, what you're looking for is the word obtuse. So you certainly should know that. 4 times 3 is 12, gives you the area of the bottom of the shape. For the volume, you have to multiply that by the height. So I know that the volume is 12 times the height. It tells me in the question that the volume is 84. Sorry. So to get the height on its own, you've got to do the opposite of timesing by 12, which is divide by 12, which is 7. It means it's below 15 meters. Yeah. No. And no. So take a look at the clip to see how I did that. So that wasn't a good page. You should have been getting full marks on that page. Okay. So that's right, that's right, that's right. Good. Now, since you've done this paper, we've spent a lesson on this, so hopefully you'd find it easier now than what you've done here. Anyway, let's see what you've done. So the number of ways of getting 12 or less are there, but you've got to write that as a probability. 60 times 80, no. 10 pound 50, no. None of that maths is right there. Have a look how I do it on the video clip, but hopefully you were in that lesson on Thursday and you'll be able to have a better go at that now anyway. Right, with this question, you need to plot the points, but then because it's a conversion graph, you actually need to join the graph with a ruler. Okay, so you'll get 1 mark for plotting the points, and then for 50, what you need to do is work out what 10 is and multiply it by 5. So 3 for that page. Okay, you should be able to deduce that. Again, take a look at the video clip. That's not right, and you haven't got the right times, so nothing on that page. Arrive at Bristol, no. Bristol to Sheffield at 13:55. That's actually right. But it doesn't answer the question. That's right. Good. 3 for the page. 360 minus 106. 5 sides is correct. So you're going to get the 1 mark for the 5 sides. You can't take 360 from 106. The 360 links to the external angles. That is an internal angle. So you've got a muddle there, so you can't get any more marks there. For this one, you just need to say that that plus that plus that equals 180, and then simplify it from there. So you should have been able to get some marks there. Y to the 4 plus 6y is correct. That's good. Yeah, you need to do something there. You want to do the opposite of adding 54, which is subtracting 54. So you should have been able to make some inroads there. It does go up in 4, but that's not how you get the nth term. We'll look at that next week. And for this one, what you're looking for is basically a bar graph, but with things connected. So 2 for that last page. Total for the page, 12 for the paper, sorry, 12, 17, 23, 28, 29, 32, 35, 38. Okay, so that wasn't great, but it was that's the hardest paper that has been set so far. But that said, you know, you should have been getting over 50 on it really. So there's still some work to be done. So that's an F. It's 7 marks from an E. So you should easily go in and pick up those 7 marks to take you to the next grade. but at this stage I'm hoping to see better things.